You dive. Wind rushes past your face as the sea of black sand spreads out before you. The translucent bubbles of colony dome cities dot the landscape. You're rejoining the earth your people left behind. You just wish this time wasn't so dire. Your island is sinking. Can you save it?
Hey, I'm Spencer. I'm the director and game designer of Dust to Dust. In Dust to Dust, you're cast as a diver who's diving down from their island home to save it from sinking into the gene-splicing dust. Dust to Dust is a competitive deck building and disintegration game where your deck slots are actually your most valuable asset. You'll create enormous combos to grab powerful relics from the dust that completely change the nature of the game as soon as you have them. It becomes a race against time between you and the other divers to acquire enough relics to save your island. Dust to Dust has turned into my dream project. I wanted to make Dust to Dust because as a former competitive trading card game player, I noticed a couple of cracks in deck building card games. Things like cohesive art direction, simplified mechanics, more possibility space in what you can do, and find synergies between cards. The other problem that I've always had with trading card games is that they're really expensive. We want to bring you a set that you can play with anybody, even if they don't have a deck to bring to the table. Together with my artist, Bonnie John, and my designer, Will Paybara, we have been able to craft something through the darkest times of COVID, working for over 2 years on this project together, to bring you a unique, challenging game. We have over 30 unique ally cards and 10 unique relic cards, which lead to millions of distinct game combinations that you can explore over and over again with your friends. We're asking for your support now because Dust to Dust is ready for you to play. It's polished and prepped for your dining room table or next board game night. All we need is your help to fund the first edition print run.
The story of Dust to Dust is told within and between our cards, as allies appear in each other's seams and landmarks stand out in their backgrounds. Look closely and you'll see the world of Earth unfold around you.
Dust to Dust is a competitive deck-building game where all players start with the same 10 cards, 8 energy cells and 2 fusion fragments, which are worth victory points. In early turns, you'll draw a hand of 5 cards, count your energy, and then recruit allies to add to your deck from the pool of 10 on Earth. You can also proactively remove cards from your deck by dusting them, placing them on the dust playmat at the center of the table. Once you have a few allies, you'll start to play attacks, charge shields, and chain allies together, allowing you to choose and acquire a relic for 8 energy cells. Each relic makes you dust a card from your starting hand, but comes with a persistent, game-changing effect. The first player to get 3 relics triggers the final round, allowing all other players one more turn to make a last-ditch bid for victory. Then, the player with the most victory points has saved their island and won the game.
We're asking for your pledge as a pre-order of Dust to Dust to ship you a copy. We need to get at least 500 units ordered so we can work with a production printer and break even on the project. Every single one of your pledges gets us that much closer to our first edition. If we exceed our goal, we can do a lot of cool things. We can make more relics for the game to add even more combinations to every play that you could have. We can add holographics to the set. And we can even start working on our first expansion for the game as our own indie studio. And with your support, we can make that happen.
See you in the dust, diver.